Hello, today I'll be giving a tutorial on how to make a Gameboy with Loomband. It's really cool. I figured this out yesterday because I was trying to find a video on how to do it, but I was unsuccessful pretty much, so I just made one and hope for the best. So let's get started. So there's going to be two different videos. So today's video will be based on this one, and then in a later video there'll be this one once it's finished. How to make a bigger one. You can use any colours you want, but for this I'm going to use this orange, bright coloured, and then I have a tub here for, so I'm going to use the green, this green for the screen. It's quite handy actually. It goes in the dark, so it actually looks like it's a screen. And for the button, so let's say, if you can see this blue and this red, this blue, I just tipped out the entire bag. And also for the hook size, I am using a 3.0mm hook. For the first row, we are gonna tie the Loomband around 3 times on the hook, and then I'm gonna say to achieve this look, we're gonna keep using 2 at the same time. Oh no. Okay, here we are. Here we are. The first one. We chain 8 in total. But we're gonna keep doing it like this, so you always have 2 on your hook. I'll show you one more time. Here we are. And so we're going to do the rest exactly the same. Sometimes I feel like crocheting with loombands. I find it easier sometimes, but I am starting to get used to like wool or yarn, even however you see it. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, on this last one, so just to count to make sure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah. So for this one we are gonna loop, so it was like that. And so for the next row we're just gonna go into the first one and then basically do what we did on the first one, but make sure, but chain all the way through until you reach the other side. I'll show you one more time. Put it onto your hook and loop everything through. I am doing a project at uni now where I'm doing it based off nostalgia, and obviously I'm an early 2000s person and I really like things that are like before my time, if you know what I mean. so like Gameboys, and also like 70s music as well. Yes, I have also forgotten to mention that you go make sure you have 4 on your hook doing it. So yeah, this is definitely worth it by the time you finish. Yeah, so I think also I made the original one, the black and white one of this, yesterday, so this is basically new to me as well. But I just want to put it out there just in case, because I know how hard it is to like find like crocheting things out of loombands, especially when like not many people do it, if you know what I mean. So yeah, so that's the second row done, and it's basically the same with the third row. Just gonna go back into this and keep on going. So yeah, I'm also basing it off other nostalgic things. Maybe you guys can like drop down other nostalgic things, because obviously I also like 90s Polly Pockets, which I'm also doing. I was gonna crochet, but I couldn't find anyone that like did a video, well, in English anyway, how to crochet. I did find one video thinking it was, but it turned out just to be the headband for one, and that wasn't really helpful whatsoever. Right, getting close to the end. So this next row is going to be a little bit different, because obviously we'll be using a different colour for the screen. So this is where the screen gets added in. Obviously I will drop down like what to do in the description, how to do this as well, because I know some people prefer to read the instructions instead of like watching a video, which is completely understandable, but I probably need to like watch a video. Right, so for this we're gonna do, got 8, so we can do chain 1 of orange and get our other colour. So for me it'll be the green for the screen. That rhymes. Right, so here we are. So for this we're going to do look. So this seems to be a little longer. Right, okay. Seems as if I skipped one. So what we're going to do for this, I think I'm going to chain 1 with orange and start with the green, so go 6 along, chain 1, and then start with the green. As I said, you can use any colours you want. You don't have to follow what colours I'm using, because I know that not everyone uses like the same brand of loombands. I always get my loombands practically from the same place. Because obviously I got my clear box from a toy shop pretty much, because obviously that's where they sell them. And then I just get, whenever I run out of a colour, I go into another toy shop and then go and get the colour that I need, get a few packets of that said colour, and that's what I did last night for the orange, and I also got more whites because I know that I'd be using a lot more whites than usual. So, I mean, I'll be using a lot more Loombands as usual now. Right, so now we're down to the last one, so the last one will be used. Like, if you want to make a big one instead of waiting for me to do like a tutorial for the big one, it's basically the same, but just add more stitches when you start it. As if, this one is 8 chains long, and then my other one is 16, so I just doubled it. I need to finish it off because I bought the wrong orange, and so I'm using that said orange that I bought last night for this one, which works out pretty nice because like I didn't buy any more of the black and white striped, which is kind of a bummer, but you know we live. And obviously I don't think this would be like the final product anyway. There could be a few changes down the line, so you've got like 3 months. So yes, but I have a lot to do in like 3 months. So I'm also making like one of those like very old TVs from like the 90s as well. It's like a proper like Bugs TV. So yes, I need to make one of those, paint it. So obviously I got given like a head start on things now that I know what I'm actually doing. So I just need to like put it physically, like make it, because I have it written down. So I need to make stickers as well. Is for one thing that I'm making my own Play-Doh pretty much as well. So yeah guys, we're gonna keep doing this for another like 4 rows, I'd say, just to make it like decent. So we're making a square for the screen. Here we are. So yeah, if you have like any other ideas of nostalgic things, I'll happily take those ideas, because I'm also see in my possession I still have a 3DS. I say still, I went and bought it like not last year but the year before, but we don't question. And also normal DS as well. So yeah, here we are. I'll come back once the screen is finished. Okay, so just finished the screen, and for the next 2 rows we're just going to do like what we did on the top, just orange as usual. Yeah, I've put my mic in now, so if it sounds a little bit different, it's that I had one of my flatmates come back, stuff like that, as I finished the last clip. So yeah, and you can hear some things like through the walls, and I don't want to be like a psychopath in the flow just talks to herself, if you know what I mean. Anyway, yeah, and if you hear any other noise like someone talking, that's probably someone in the courtyard. So obviously in the courtyard it echoes like crazy and stuff like that. So yeah, And also my window doesn't properly shut, which doesn't help. I mean, it's quite nice at the minute because I'm a bit hot. Obviously, I have like a gap in my window. So yeah, I might have to open it. It's like one of those days where it's like not freezing cold, but it's also like boiling hot. But my bedroom is like a sauna practically. So I think so yeah, right. This is where it gets a little bit more complicated after this way. So obviously we've got the buttons as well. So right. I'm gonna go with the traditional red and blue buttons. I know on the Game Boy they're black, but I don't have enough black to do both buttons, so I'm gonna do like the traditional Nintendo blue and red, which I think is such a good combo. Like, I've been a Nintendo girly for years, ever since like the Nintendo Wii. See, because I was born before that was made. Man, if I have any young viewers, you're gonna make me feel so old. So yeah, I was born in 2005 and the Wii came out the year after. It's crazy. Right, and obviously then I got a DS and then a 3DS as well. And then obviously we already had the Game Boy. Yeah, and I also have a Switch, but I don't have like the traditional blue and red. I have like mint green and light blue. Right, so here we are, both rows are done now. So I'm just gonna go back in just one thing. I think two actually. I think I'll go in one, two. Obviously, you can go in as many as you like. It depends on. You can like experiment with these. You can like make them as big as you want, as little. Practically just how you want it. So I'm gonna go for blue first. Oh, didn't get that. Hang on. Here we are. I'm always trying to keep my like fingers out the way. So I'm just gonna go one blue. And then 1, 2, and then a red. So I can't do the traditional like cross, like the plus sign button thing. So obviously I haven't made it big enough. But obviously, if you want to know what that would look like, I would wait until I do like an updated tutorial when I do the show you how to do the big one, because obviously there'll be like more space on that one. But this is just a little one, so, and obviously the colours will change where they sit on here as well. So they're not going to be in like one straight line anyway. Yeah. And we've got the red. And 2 orange, and I'd say for these buttons I'd do 3 rows, let's say. So an orange again. then we'll go in with the blue again. Yeah, this crocheting of loombands is actually quite satisfying. I mean, it takes a little longer because obviously you have to keep on picking up the loombands, but it ain't too bad, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so I'm going to do one more row, I think, for this, and then I'm going to do the last 3 rows just orange. Yeah, as I was saying, yeah, so I have an Animal Crossing themed Nintendo Switch, so obviously it's Animal Crossing themed, like the light blue and the light green. They're also such a good combo colour, in my opinion anyway. Right? Yeah, if you ever wonder what I do when I get bored, I just sit here. I crochet. When people tell you that you can't do one thing, just do it, man. So I got told that actually, I had this driving instructor that told me what I was going to do, stuff like that. If I was going to go to uni and stuff like that. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to uni and stuff like that. She was like, oh, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm planning on doing fine art. And she goes, do something better with your life. And I was like, whoa, man. It's like, who designs your sheets? Artists. Who designs the painting on your wall? Artists. So the next time you tell someone who wants to be an artist to go and get a life, think twice about that painting on your wall. It's like, yeah, don't listen to them. They don't know what they're talking about. They could be like looking, like you could, I don't know, have like a very successful, a very successful like career and stuff like that, and they'll be looking back going, why did I tell them not to do that? Like, why did I doubt them for? If you know what I mean? Like, if you want to do something, you can do it, man. Oh no, hang on. I'm struggling to do this last one. Here we are. Right. So yeah, as I was saying, like, don't listen to them. They don't know what they're saying. Right, now we've done the buttons. So now we are just gonna do like 3 rows of just orange. Yeah, if you're wondering, I do not do driving lessons with her anymore. I haven't done lessons with her for like ages. I was told I wasn't going to do one lesson, and it's obviously being at college last year, that everything was getting over the top, and I just needed time to do my work, if you know what I mean. Like, priorities, like driving isn't as important as my coursework, if you know what I mean. So yeah, so I just stopped having lessons. I said I wasn't going to have one, but I haven't had one in ages with her. But anyway, I don't really care because I found a new driving instructor and he's actually decent. He actually helps me. He's like, to be fair, with that one I did get told I was a rubbish driver from her. And from him he says I'm a decent one, I just need to work on a few things. And we did work on a few things that I needed to work on, which was like, one of them was like roundabouts. Was one of them. But yeah, I can drive, just I haven't passed my theory to be able to do my test, and it's just taken forever, if you know what I mean. Right, got 2 more rows after this. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna be doing like a whole vlog on like behind the scenes of me getting ready to do my exhibition, because I did that last year, like showing my progress of what I was doing. And I think that video, I mean, it didn't get many views, but I feel like me doing that video, I actually made a lot of progress, because obviously like I was making the video and I needed like clips for the video, and so I was doing my work, creating content while doing my work and stuff like that, and I'm going to be doing that again this year, because obviously my work will be going towards something for the end of the year, because like I'm already halfway through my first year of uni and I'm still trying to like get my head around that, because like obviously like I feel like I just started yesterday. Like I'm in level 4 fine art at the minute and it goes up to level 6, so like you do a level 3 course, there's a level 1, 2 and 3 course, like just of art and design at college, and then you get to level 4 when you get to uni, and then there's also, so level 4 is your first year, level 5 is your second year, and level 6 is your third, which is quite nice. So like, and we always do like at least one exhibition each year, for what I've been told. It's quite nice. I did sit in my studio today to do some work. I drew a Polly Pocket. So I remembered that I had a pin of the original 90s, of like one of the original 90s Polly Pockets, which was quite nice. Like I used it as a reference and just drew it. So I'm planning on doing like a cross stitch, but I need to see how big I need to do it for it. The big one I made with one of those, it was actually, I had extra room at the bottom and I needed the extra room to like add the feet anyway, which is quite nice. The only one downside is that I don't have any black embroidery bread. I do have like a really dark brown, but I'm not sure how well that will work with it. So I'm going to do the hair with it first. So obviously I'm using light brown for the hair, then like dark brown for the details of the hair. Yeah, you see it in probably the next video that I'll post. Actually not, because that video won't be coming out for like 3 months. But yeah. Right. If you have any like suggestions as well, leave them down below. Right, here we are. Made it to the end. Like you can have it any way you like, whatever way you think's better. I think this way's better. But yeah, I'm just gonna get one Loomband, just a single one, to tie it off. Single one, and then obviously this is like a temporary fix thing. Then obviously you can like sew it or like weave it in as if you're actually crocheting, which is quite cool. But yeah, I need to like figure out. Here we are. Not sure, so I might just hold it in with an S clip. Oh, anyway, here we are. If you don't want it to like curl up, if you have like a pin board or anything that you can like pin down anything down on, I'd say get the corners, get pins and then pin it down. But if you're like a proper crocheter and you have one of those like spiky things that you do to make your granny squares look square, so put on there. But yeah, it's the final product. So here we are. If you really like this video, leave a thumbs up and a comment for like anything else. If you like to see me like crochet with loombands, yeah, I'd say this is like a couple stitches smaller. But yeah, I'll say if you want to make a big one, then just do the same things that I just said in this video, but make this like stitch longer instead of doing more than 8. So obviously I'm doing the big one here, but it looks slightly different because I'm doing it differently. But yeah, I just need to go and get some more loombands to finish this for me to be able to do that tutorial. But yeah, here's the final product, which I think is cool. So this one here looks more like a Game Boy, in my opinion. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.